want the same thing.
It's nuts. He's crazy.
Bobby, leave this ring. You're not on the roster. Bobby, leave this ring. You are not on the roster. I am warning you. Bobby, I told you.
Whoa, oh boy. I'm telling you, EC3 put his foot in.
Running power slam from the powerhouse Bobby Lashley.
Oh, he's perched. He's ready. He is going to run through this kid. EC3, you better get out of dodge.
Lashley's got him in his sights. Gonna light him up. Here we go. Explosive spear by Lashley. Bending way to Trina Carter.
Shocking. Bobby Lashley shows up out of nowhere. What does this mean, Mike? Is Lashley, is he back here?
That's the question that I was wondering. What does this mean for the future in terms of Bobby Lashley and TNA? And how about the new face of American wrestling? Not looking too good, is he?
Oh, man. Cannot believe the shocking. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Running power slam. As if that wasn't enough. Look at this spear. Boom. Wow. The speed, the velocity, the ferocity, the intensity of Bobby Lashley. Is he back? What's the deal?
Question. I want to know the same thing. Does this mean that Bobby Lashley's back in TNA?
Wow. Bobby Lashley is back. Great to see him.
Yes, and an incredible response here in Miami, Florida, for Bobby Lashley in Lockdown 2014.
I guess Bobby Lashley's been hitting the gym a little bit this time, Walt.
Hey?
Maybe a little bit. Holy crap. That looks great. I hope he's back. He's back for good.
Work on that. Check with your contacts, would you?
Yeah, I got
Maybe get us some confirmation one way or the other.
I'll talk to my people. Wow.
Gamblers go all in and leave cleaned out. Shows open and close. Amateurs never last. Yet I persevere. I thrive in the spotlight. This is my town, and this is my time. I'm King. When night falls, I rise.
We'll be continuing to answer questions from our Impact Wrestling fans via Facebook throughout the balance of this Lockdown pay-per-view. Matter of fact, what did she say? All night long?
I don't know. Did she talk? I'm just looking at her. We couldn't hear you at the top, but who cares? Everybody got to watch her.
This is your champion speaking. Speaking by himself. Speaking all alone because I was told I was scheduled for an interview that had to be switched due to the circumstances of the evening to an individual address. It's fine. Seems to be the recurring theme in my career right now that I have to do everything myself. Handle my business. But this time it's different, isn't it? It's different this time because I'm locked inside a steel cage with my world championship on the line, and it's Joe's rules. Proving once again that I have to battle against adversity. Battle against the agenda of MVP in the office. I am fighting a lone crusade. And I will fight that crusade, but there's something about this situation that just doesn't sit with me. And that's that everybody keeps talking about what Joe's gonna do to me. People keep speculating on what Joe's gonna do to me, and no one's talking about what I'm gonna do to Joe, or more importantly, because I have Joe figured out. I'm laying my cards out on the table. I made it clear that Joe, while you may have it in here, and you may even have it in here, you don't have it up here, and until you have it up here, you don't get to be champion. I have it up here, in here, in here. I have all of it. And I will prove that tonight, because the one thing that you should know about me is that while I may not look like an animal, I may not behave like an animal, if you back me into a corner, I'll become very, very dangerous. And you might just have to realize that the hard way when you're staring up at me and you realize that you just bowed down to the reign of Magnus.
The following contest and lockdown is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, about to make his way to the ring, he is Manic!
As I have to admit, very intrigued by this special cage match at Lockdown involving the two masked men. Here comes former X-Division champion Manic.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, because of the styles, the similarities in the styles of these two athletes to make it very cool. Introducing his opponent, representing Mexico, he is Tigray Uno.
TNA debut for, quite honestly, one of the most extreme, one of the most creative high flyers that I have ever seen in my life. I've watched him live in Mexico. I've seen him many times on TV. Tigray Uno, riskiest of the risk takers, Taz.
For someone like you, Mike, with your history and knowing the luchadors for all your career as the professor, did you say he's the best you've seen?
In terms of risk-taking,
Yeah.
he takes it to another level, and I cannot wait to see what Tigray Uno and Manic will try with this steel cage as the backdrop.
Let's see what happens here between these two high flyers. And, look, this is a debut here of Tigray Uno. Tell you what, it's put together. Not tall in stature, but it's definitely put together. Be careful with Manic, though.
Tigray Uno, you're right, very successful in Mexico with the AAA promotion, a two-time cruiserweight champion, as well as a world tag team champion, trained in Tijuana by Rey Mysterio, the uncle of Rey Mysterio Jr.
Well, that right there kind of gives you a boatload of credibility. And look at the similarities here. Both been going for drop kicks.
It's almost like that mirror image thing that we talked about and anticipated at the outset.
Oh, went for a German, lands on his feet, does Uno. Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy's exciting, man. His style. Definitely exuberant.
It was sidestep off that leapfrog. Look at the quickness of both of these men.
Oh, this is great. This is awesome. Kind of feel like, could you imagine if there wasn't a cage around this thing, what these guys would do?
Well, I think the cage is actually going to play in to adding more to those high-risk moves. We'll see as it plays out.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I'm usually right, but maybe you're right. Usually. Tigray Uno bringing that hard chop right to that chest. He's wearing a unitard, so that helps. Look at the balance, the strength there of Manic.
Able to snap off the head scissors off the headstand in the corner. Former X-Division champ charges in and eats the boot from Tigray Uno.
Whoa, what a balance. Oh, buddy, that was sweet. Manic didn't realize that the dude landed on the ropes. Look at these guys.
And how quickly Manic springs up to the top.
Like Spider-Man. Oh! Except for that part.
Manic's head. Oh, the cage. Oh, how about that springing move back off the top? Leaps to the cover of the pin and a 2 count.
Tigray Uno just soared through the air with that moonsault. That was crazy.
Pin or submission to gain the victory in this match. corner. This guy, like I said, when it comes to risk-taking, be prepared for just about anything.
Yeah, this is,
There's sort of a no man's land. Oh, and the drop kick. Sends Tigre Uno face first into the cage, the side of the cage door.
So much force
behind that.
Oh, the impact, exactly, the force behind that. It popped the door open.
And referee Brian Kempner putting in the count. This match so important when it comes to the bragging rights here. As we see, we've seen this many times in the past from Manic. Oh! I told you he'll do anything.
Yeah, he definitely threw caution to the wind as the cliche goes. It didn't work.
Full speed attack by Tigre Uno. Manic able to drop down out of the way. And he went directly into the side of the cage. Here's another one.
Yeah, watch this.
Look at that.
Yeah, he threw it all at him. Manic got out the way, and this is how Manic maybe going for a move. Actually, some basic vertical suplex floats over here.
Able to maintain control, and this time connects with a backdrop style suplex.
Going for the pin here.
And the lateral press gets him two before Tigre Uno able to power out.
And again, this is when this match be a pinfall or submission as opposed to climbing out of the cage, or even though it is in a cage. Everything here tonight is in a cage, too.
But this is not about escaping the cage. This is about defeating your opponent, pin or submission, as you mentioned, proving superiority.
Oh, look at this. I think I know what Manix is going to go for here.
A little inverted surfboard action if you can get momentum and roll back with it.
Used to call us tabletop back in the day. Not fun if you're the guy on top. Holy crap. Imagine the pain that Tigre Uno's in.
And imagine the leg strength of Manic at the same time to keep him in position. He drops him right down with his shoulders down.
Great ring presence by Uno right there to know where he was. Grab that bottom rope to avoid getting pinned. Great match thus far, huh? Man.
Full speed action here. That lockdown between Manic and Tigre Uno in his TNA debut. Uppercut, Bolo style shot that time by Manic. Rocks Tigre Uno. Gonna bring him back out to the center and connect again.
Yeah, Manic definitely has a size advantage on Tigre Uno. Something tells me this Tigre